Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to this month's giveaway. We are in July. So at the moment, whilst we're waiting for a few people to come on, I've just been topping up my hook lamp box. Never ends for me. So a little routine, just put them on a bit of foam and then do my loops. So I know it normally takes sort of a minute or so just to get a few people on. I can see that we've got a couple of people on. So if anyone could comment, that'd be brilliant. And whilst we wait for a couple of people to come on, might as well carry on tying me loops up. So it just never ends. And where we've been away, obviously we went to Monk Hall, been doing quite a bit of filming lately as well. Just been having a bit of time, literally sorting all my stuff out. So I cleaned all my pole sections, cleaned my top kits, and just going through the mountain of hooks that always builds up. And that's why I like having quite a few tied. And that way, just sort of when I'm in the mood for it, it's a bit hot at the moment, but normally on our sort of giveaway days, when we're doing our lives as well, this is normally my day prepping. So I'm trying to think of it. I think I put it back in my carry on the other hook lamp box, but I've a good couple of days topping all up. So I'm going to leave that there because I've seen we've got a couple of comments up. Just a reminder as well, me and Andy are live tonight at 6:30 on the website and on YouTube, Match Focus. And before I go on to the comments, I've got a little bit left from Joe. So if you are a subscriber to the website, we will email you. So you'll get a email from support@matchfocus.co.uk, and it will be from Joe. So if ever you're worried, I know there's a lot of spamming stuff going around. If ever you think, is this a scam, just message me and I will double check. So make sure you don't give details to people that you don't know. So if you're ever unsure, I'm not too sure, just send me a message. It's not a problem. And then if you're a YouTube subscriber, we can't email you. If you send me a message on Paul Holland Angling page or my Match Focus page, then Joe can just basically double check your details to confirm that you've won, and then get your stuff sent out in the post. I just want to mention that because, again, I know there's a lot of, especially on Facebook at the moment, someone's only got to get a handful of comments, and before you know it, you're being spammed to death. You've actually inherited 400 million from some person you've never heard of. You know what they're like. You'd think they'd have better things to do with their life, but they don't. But when we're doing this giveaway thing, I just want to make sure that basically, you are not falling victim. So just wanted to touch on that. Anyway, on some lighter news, let's go on to say lighter news. Let's see if we can figure out how to work it first. So here we are. This one is from Steve. Sound all good. Evening, buddy. Perfect, Steve. Hope you're keeping well. And then going a bit further down, this one is from Andrew. Hi, Paul. Hi, Andrew. Hope you're keeping well. And then we'll just go a bit further down. This one is from Ashley. Hey up, pal, all good. You're right, Ashley. I hope you're keeping well. And then getting there. This one's from Lee. Evening, all. Evening, Lee. Hope you're keeping well. Lovely weather at the moment. We were complaining that we never had summer, and in the last 2 days, it's like you want to take your skin off. It's absolutely cooking. So I think if you're out tomorrow, if you're lucky to be out tomorrow, definitely going to be a bit of mugging. And looking at the weekend, I think it's meant to be nice, but cooling down a little bit, depending obviously on where you live. So this one's from Adam. Hi, Paul. Hi, Adam. Hope you're keeping well. A bit further down, this one's from Sam. Hey, Paul, congratulations on the Monk Hall Masters. Thank you ever so much, Sam. Hope you are keeping well. And it was a nice result for all of us, especially after Tunnel. Shouldn't dwell on the past too much, but after that one, I was one fish off winning. It hurts me too much. So it's really, really nice that we obviously got that little bit of luck that you need to win stuff on that one, and the fish in there is epic. I have done some filming for us actually. So I've done, what have I done that's been out? So our match report would have been out, I think. I hope so. You think I know this, but I don't, to be honest. I'm just trying to make sure that we've got stuff in the future. So I'm sure our match report is out. Yes, that's it. Our Glebe live match has just been released, but I've done 2 mini sessions there as well. One in the edge on how I caught in 2 foot. So I think that one will be really, really good video, and also on our shallow fishing as well. So those have been sent over to Bazza. What else have we done? We've done something else as well. What have we done? That's what it is. See what I mean? There's just so much going on in my little peanut head. We filmed a live match at Makins as well. So we've got that coming, and obviously those 2 mini sessions from Monk Hall at the moment. So again, trying to keep you updated. So going further down, this one is from Paul. Match Focus, brilliant, Paul. Only watch that channel nowadays. I'm glad you enjoy it, Paul. So yeah. Glad, I'm really, really glad you enjoy it, and I hope you're keeping well, and you have the best name ever, obviously. So this one's from Gary. Evening, Paul. Evening, Gary. Hope you're keeping well. So we're getting there. We are getting there. So this one's from Joe. Hi, Paul. Hope you're well. Yes, really good here, Joe. I hope you are keeping well too. So this one is from Lee. Paul, do you and Andy have any more coaching sessions lined up later in the year? Yes, we do. Yes, we do, Lee. Right. 1 second. Let me just get my diary, because I don't want to give you the wrong date. So, no, it's in September. So it's Monday, the 16th of September at Monk Hall, Lee. That's the only one that we've got booked in so far this year. So it's the Monday before the September festival. What did I say it was? Monday, the 16th of September. I will advertise it. But again, if anyone wants any details, just send me a message on either Match Focus, Paul Holland Angling, obviously WhatsApp, you've got my number or whatever. Just send me a message saying about the information, and then I will send you over all of the details based around the day. But they've been, really popular this year, so we probably will do a few more next year. It's just picking the right dates and obviously the right venues as well, because Andy's, and to be fair, we're so booked up trying to find days that we can both do it. But yeah, these ones have got there really well. So if you can't make that one, I'm sure we will be doing a few more next year, Lee. So I'll keep you updated. But yes, I will do a post about it. So a bit further down, and then we can go through our main bit, obviously our giveaway. So this one's from Sam. Yeah, the match report was ace. I knew you'd know, Sam. I knew you'd know, and I'm glad you liked it. So this one's from Adam. Where are you fishing next, Paul? So next, what's nice for me, so it actually tickles me a little bit. So, you see the odd post on Facebook where you say, people say the rare day off, I've had a rare day off today where I've gone fishing midweek. For me, it's the opposite. I'll get a rare weekend off where I don't have to fish. And to be honest, with Match Focus, lots of planning, when I'm away so much. This sort of time for me now is where I've got a break in my calendar, if that makes sense, where I qualified for Fish South. That was the only one I really went for. I've actually got a couple of weekends to myself, to be honest. So it's sort of the stuff that needs to be done that you don't want to do. I respool all of me reels, make sure they're all in working order, clean all my pole sections down. I've been doing all my long kits because I've got my Fish South final coming up. So I want to get my elastic in before the final so it can get bedded in. One thing that I touched on one of our, I think it was our slapping video, where on my short kits, I've got all my depths marked on them. And I haven't got round to doing it on my long kits. And I was going to do it, and then my long kits were filthy. And I'm thinking, I need to do it when my long kits are clean. So it's basically now for me 2 weeks of sort of maintenance of all my gear, retie all my hook clamps up, tidy all my rigs up. They're mostly done. I've got to do my spools and my line, because then I think I'll be able to tell you with my calendar here. I've got sort of this next 2 weeks free, and then we're filming a live match on Damsdown. And then I'm doing middle of August. We're doing some more filming for Blake's. We've got a live match booked in at Monk Hall. And then after that, from Wednesday the 21st, I'll have 6 practice matches leading up to the Fish South final. So I've got these sort of 2 weeks to get all my kit sorted. spend a bit of time with the boss, obviously, bit of time for myself as well. And then it's just making sure that then when I'm starting to go to Willingshurst, I haven't got to think, oh, I've got to tie hooks, or my elastic going to let me down, and my line going to let me down. So I like to do it all before, and then basically I'll have 6 weeks or 6 matches to practice. But what that allows me to then do is bed all my lining on my reels, bed in my elastics, and basically make sure come the final as such, I've done everything that I possibly could. But I don't want to start, as mad as it sounds, I don't want to start going there too soon because it's carp fishing and they're 6-hour matches there. I don't want to do too much that basically come the final, I'm sort of like zonked out from it. So that's basically my plan, and that's how I want to do it, if that makes sense. So a bit of a long-winded answer, but I'll give you the truthful answer, Adam. So this one's from Julian. Afternoon, Paul. Afternoon, Julian. We are getting there. Sorry. So this one's from Steve. How's the stock of Optimus Prime at Blake's HQ? Has it been popular since launch? Yes, it has been popular. I knew it'd go down well. I think it's more the lads down here, I'd say, Steve, where it has gone down well, because a lot of the lads, again, like the Willingshurst lads, a lot of them used coarse carp for their paste edge fishing, whereas now I know a lot of them are using that. So yeah, the ground bait's gone down really well. We used it on our live match at Makins, and it worked mega there, to be fair. I'd really, really good day in the edge. But yeah, it's sort of tailor-made for this time of the year. We've got some here that our lucky winners are going to win some, but it's sort of perfect for this time of the year. Dead strong, does exactly what you want it to do. But yes, it has gone down really well. And there's another thing that I want to talk about when we're doing our giveaway, actually, the pellets that I used at Monkall, and I think those are going to be more popular than the ground bait. So I will talk about them, Steve. So I'm getting there. This one's from Ryan. Hey up, Paul. Hope you and Joe are good, and only found you another packet of paste cages, pal. I love you. So where is my little box of tricks? There they are. I can see them already. Right. So these is what I was speaking about in like obviously some of my videos. And for those that don't know what they are, this is the packet that they come in. So this is what Ryan's talking about. He actually found me some. And for when I'm fishing sort of paste shallow and paste on a method feeder, these are unbelievable, but they're discontinued now. So if ever you find any, obviously, that you don't want, please let me know, and I'll be more than happy to buy them off you. But they're absolutely brilliant. Sort of a little specialist thing, more for the specialist market. But when I was fishing like paste shallow, not that I do it much now, but whenever you want it, you want the right tools for the job, and those are absolutely brilliant. Just hold your paste on so nice when you're fishing paste shallow. And again, if ever you want to fish paste around a method feeder, I know it's not the done thing as such, but it's an unbelievable hook bait. It's weird when it like paste shallow. I absolutely love doing it. Paste fishing, fishing paste on a method feeder, I absolutely love doing it. But on a pole, it's like I've got that phobia. It comes off, but yes, that's what Brian was talking about. So if ever you want to give it a go, sort of paste shallow, and sorry, it's just reflecting off the light there. Paste shallow or paste around a method feeder. Those little core and paste cages are the absolute perfect thing for the job. So I can't see there being many in the tackle shops, but you might find an old one. So cheers, Ryan, you're a star. And this one is from John. So I've got it somewhere, John. Where's your mat? Where did I put it? If I turned this camera around and you looked at my tackle and you'd just be like, I bombs it. It is there. I do have it, John. I do have it. And I will start using it, I promise. That's another nice thing from John. So going on to our giveaway, because obviously that's what you're here for. So our July giveaway, let's talk through the bits and bobs that we've got for this month. So the first, each of our 10 winners are going to win what I'm going to talk through now. So the first one being a kilo of our pole mix. Again, sort of perfect for this time of the year for your sort of snake lakes, tunnel, Anywhere where basically you want a cloudy mix. There's nothing saying you couldn't use it for carp. You know, if they don't really want to come in the edge, if you feel like the cloud's important, then that's when you want to be opting for pole mix. And then further down, this is like one of our original mixes, our coarse carp. I absolutely love that mix. And then moving further down to what I'm going to say is sort of tailor-made for this time of the year. So the first one being our fine version of our Optimus Primer Tracks. If Baz was watching, he will absolutely shoot me. But yes, kilo of our fine. I should stop saying it, because as soon as I have to go and film, that's all that's going on in my head, and he's looking at me like, if you say that again, Paul, it's another delete, and then I get the giggles, and then we've had it. So a kilo of our, see what I mean? I've just completely lost track. A kilo of fine primer tracks. Can be professional sometimes. And then the second one being our coarse version. Again, that is the one that I would use for everything, I'll be honest. If I wanted to fish with paste, I'd use it as paste. If I wanted to feed it ground bait in the edge, that's the one that I would use. But in the range, some people I know, they like a dead fine ground bait for their paste. And then the last one that I'm going to give away is these pellets. So these pellets make up obviously part of the ground bait, and they're a 2.5 mil, but they're definitely a big micro. And you'll be able to see sort of, there will be some videos coming out soon that we've been out and filmed. And these pellets are really unique in the fact with the 2s and the 4 mils, you can put them in water and they don't break down. But the biggest thing is they sink like stones. So for when we done our fishing in the edge at Moncall, was perfect venue for it, where you almost get too many fish coming in your peg, blowing the bait up everywhere. We all know that sometimes when you have to fish away from the bank, and let's face it, in match conditions, it's very rare where you think, I'd like to be able to fish in 18 inches and plumb up next to the bank and the fish can't get behind your bait. It's so rare that you're almost always fishing away from the banking. But when you go into a venue like Moncall, where they're a nightmare, as in you get too many coming your peg, trying to fish away from the bank, it can be a nightmare, because then when they're in your peg, they're blowing the bait up everywhere, and before you know it, they're swimming everywhere and you can't catch them. But again, Moncall is unique in the fact, or one of the few venues where you can use your own pellets. Like Barston, you can use your own pellets. The Glebe, you can use your own pellets. At Moncall, you can use your own pellets. And what's nice with these, when you're fishing for those carp, and F1's in the edge, they're very like all pellets come in batches, but they're a lot bigger than I would ever say a Scretton's pellet is. I'd never use a Coppins pellet when I'm fishing like that. I personally don't think they like eating 2 mil Coppins. I think they like Scretton's over Coppins, whereas when I'm fishing with hard pellets, I'd always use the Coppins, you know, whether that's 4, 6 and 8 mil, I'd always use Coppins. But with these pellets, what's nice is I think, well, I know, because they've come from the carp side. It's not something we've sort of invented, if that makes sense. The carp anglers have been using these pellets forever. But what's unique about them is they don't break down, like they don't go to mush once they're in the water, especially at this time of the year when the water temperature's dead warm. They want to eat pellets, and that's what you want to feed them. So with those pellets, what's nice about them is it's up to you how you prepare them. You can sort of semi-soak them if you still want it a bit hard, which is how I'd like to prepare them when I'm fishing in the edge. But also you can fully soak them. So again, a lot of the lads, again, from where I live, they use these for paste all of the time, because they're like an expander, as in they're dead soft. They're like the best soaked feed pellet you could ever have, if that makes sense, because they're dead soft. You push them down and they don't disintegrate. They just open back up almost like an expander. But the nice thing is when you chuck them in the water, they sink so fast. The other thing is, again, when you get some, and everyone will use these pellets, I'm a million% sure that when people start using them, where you can use your own pellets, that's what people use. But when you put them in a bait box full of water, and just say you 100 ml pellets, for argument's sake, put them in your tub, they sink. When you spin your hand as fast as you want in the bait box, the pellets come up. The second you take your hand out, 98% of them are already still on the bottom. So when you're having that problem of having too many fish in your peg, I know that that's what loads of people will use. And I think for those that like fishing with sort of what's called like a blown feed pellet, those are absolutely perfect. They just stay so well together basically once they've absorbed water. So quick sort of insight onto those pellets, but yeah, you're going to win basically a kilo bag of those. So I can see that Steve's put, will there be a 6mm and 8mm primer trap pellet? Yes, there will be, but what I need to do, the 2s and the 4mm are idiot proof, i.e. you can just chuck them in a bucket of water, come back tomorrow, and they're perfect. With the 6 and the 8mm, because of the, obviously the bigger the pellet, I'm sure it's to do with basically, almost, if you can imagine, it's like a harder outer side and a soft inner. So the 2 and the 4mm, the inner is so small, if that makes sense, and once they've absorbed the water, they don't break down. Whereas the 6 and the 8mm versions, obviously the inners are a lot bigger, so they don't hold the water as well together. So I just want to find the best way of preparing them and obviously keeping them. But yes, they will go into the range. I just need to do a bit more research on the best way to prepare them for us, so that basically when they come out, I can tell you exactly what to do, and then they're, you know, ease of use really. But yes, they will definitely go into the range. So last one, this from Steve about the pellets, and then obviously we go on to our giveaway. So smaller sizes, perfect for me then, idiot proof. Ta-da! That's what I'm all about. But to be fair, I'm trying to think hand on heart the amount of times I use a soft 6 or 8mm pellet. It's so rare. But again, those that go to, I think Woodland's View would be the one that really is the one that springs to mind when you say about blown pellets. That's where they've sort of made it their own sort of hook bait really. But personally, when I'm fishing sort of 6, 8mm pellets, it's always hard pellets. So again, it's finding that. But with 2mm, there's loads of times I use micro soft. I use them more soft than hard. And again, with 4mm, sort of when I'm fishing for skimmers in the colder months, I think they're going to be unbelievable for that, I'll be honest. But yes, I'll keep you updated, obviously, as we're going along, Steve. So going through our winners, our first winner is Chris Hamilton. Congratulations, Chris. Our second winner is Ricky Quick. Congratulations, Ricky. Our third winner is David Ashdown. Congratulations, David. Our fourth winner is Paul Atkinson. Congratulations, Paul. Our fifth our fifth winner is Phil Tubb. Congratulations, Phil. Our sixth winner is Charlie Lawrence. Congratulations, Charlie. Our seventh winner is Stephen Bonds. Congratulations, Stephen. Our eighth winner is Sam Williams. Congratulations, Sam. Our ninth winner is S. Fogler. S. Fogler. That's how it's written. So I'm guessing that one might be from YouTube. So congratulations, Mr. S. Fogler. And our 10th winner, our last winner, is Paul Ditchfield. Congratulations, Paul. So again, quickly touching on our little bit from Jo that she's left me. If you are a website subscriber, we will email you, and the email will come from support@matchfocus.co.uk. If you've obviously received your email and you're worried about it, just send me an email, Paul Holland Angling or Match Focus, just double checking it, be absolutely fine. But if you think you've subscribed, if you think you've won and you subscribe to YouTube, please email us at support@matchfocus.co.uk, or you can just send me a message on Messenger, again, Paul Holland Angling or Match Focus, and Jo will get it all sorted for you. I would lie and say I'm going to get it all sorted for you, but she's the boss. She deals with all of that stuff. So that was our July giveaway. Hopefully, I'll see a few of you in just over an hour's time. Me and Andy are going to be live on the website on YouTube. So again, as normal, if you want to ask your questions live, you're more than welcome to. But if you're not the best with technology, just send it over to me and I'll make sure that we get them answered for you. So that was this July's giveaway. Again, hopefully I'll see a few of you later, but if I don't, best of luck this weekend. I hope you'll catch plenty, and I will catch up with you in our August months. Just months disappear in our August giveaway. So take care, cheers for watching, and I'll see you all soon.